Alright, greetings. This is Editor Jumbo. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to install JellyWatch, which is a simple Jellyfin monitoring tool. Also, be sure to subscribe, like, follow, and leave comments for more frequent content. I'd like to thank everybody who is subscribed so far this month. Keep it up. It inspires me to make tutorials like this one just for you. In fact, this tutorial was actually requested by a subscriber. I'm not saying you need to subscribe to post requests. Obviously, this follows because we very well with the Jellyfin. If you remember, a few weeks ago, I actually did one about Jellyfin, how to install it. So obviously, you see, this one was just a few weeks ago. So that's not the focus of today's tutorial, but you need to have Jellyfin obviously working. It's pretty straightforward to set up. In fact, I actually, when I was moving my Podman containers, I actually deleted the Jellyfin and I just set it up again, literally just a few minutes before starting of this tutorial. So it's pretty straightforward. Basically, you just you have your Jellyfin. I'll show you just briefly because that's not this purpose of this tutorial. So for Jellyfin, remember I deleted everything. So I deleted the config folder and the cache folder, and I left the media folder. I'll explain that why. And all you need for Jellyfin is just the Podman Compose, and that's in the tutorial, the previous tutorial. So, and in the media file here, you put all your media. For example, in the promos, I have a few promos here, and then in the screencast, I have some screencasts as well for it. So this folder can be anywhere. It can be a partition, anything can be a USB drive. Doesn't really matter. So meaning that I would recommend maybe saving your config, and you don't need the cache to just give you a config. Or you have to do it again. I said this is for demonstration purposes, so I was able to delete it because I deleted the container, but it was very trivial to put it up. It literally took me like 2 minutes to start it up again. That includes downloading and everything as well. Obviously, the media was already in the folders there. All right. So as I said before, I'm running Podman container for Jellyfin. So if now we're going to talk about today's tutorial, which is JellyWatch. JellyWatch is a way to monitor your Jellyfin sessions with Podman. So if you're using Jellyfin, obviously as a media server, you might want to monitor who is watching what, when, and how. This is where JellyWatch comes in. It's a clean open source web app that shows active streaming sessions in real time. So in this beginner friendly guide, I'm going to walk you through how to use Podman or Podman Compose and how to connect it to your Jellyfin server. So JellyWatch is open source. So if you Google or whatever, if you go search for JellyWatch, there will be a few apps with the same name. For example, I believe there's an Android app. I'm not sure about iOS, but the one that I'm talking about specifically is right here on GitHub. You see, it's by Fallen Bagel, JellyWatch. Okay, and as you can see, it's on. It's called JellyWatch. It's a Node application. Yes, you can also run Node application inside a Podman container. Although I keep on mentioning Podman, I just want to let you guys know that clearly you can. The way I do the Podman stuff, you can. It's a drop-in replacement for Docker. So you can just take that Podman YAML file and run it in Docker as well. I try to keep the container file as Docker file. That way it's easier for you guys. It's in layman terms, as they say. All right. So as you saw, so as I said, you need Podman. The prerequisites: you need Podman and Podman Compose. You need to have a Jellyfin working, and you need access to your Jellyfin server URL in order to create an API key, because that's how JellyWatch will connect to your Jellyfin server. All right, so the code here, this is the folder structure. So for example, you need a Docker file. and this is the Docker file here. You see I'm using Node 20, which from Alpine, and the work there is obviously /app, and I'm going to copy the JellyWatch package.json and JellyWatch yarn.log, copy that into the container, and then I'm going to use yarn to install. I could have used just Node, but yarn fine. Frozen double hyphens, frozen hyphen log file, and then we copy the rest. So we copy the JellyWatch stuff into the container, and then we use yarn to build, and then we expose port 3000, and then the command will be yarn start. That's all we need for our Docker file. Then we also have our YAML file. The version is irrelevant, especially because I'm running Fedora Linux. It's using the latest stuff, so I don't have to worry about that. I'm running Fedora 42 at the time of this recording. Under services is JellyWatch, build, the context, everything. That's what the dot means. From the relative path, container name, I call it JellyWatch. The ports 3000, restart unless stopped. Environment, node hyphen environment is production, port is 3000, and the volumes for the data /app data. This is optional if needed. So I left it there so that if maybe you guys need the data, you want to keep it there. So now with that said, so this is it here. So you can clone the JellyWatch from the repository. I just showed that to you, the fallen bagel /JellyWatch.git and the GitHub, and you just I put a depth of 1 because I don't want to clone the entire history, even though it's small. I just want the most up-to-date stuff. So if you guys remember in the Git tutorials, I showed you how you can do depth 1, so that way you don't have to get every single thing there, especially when you're running low in space or something like that. So that's how you do it. I mean, if you're going to be a contributor, sure, fine, grab the entire history. Then we move the clone folder to JellyWatch setup. If you want to do that, I just left the name the way it is. That's optional. So I created a Docker file. I've already shown you the Docker file. I've already shown you the YAML file, and then we can start. So all I need to do is drop to the command line here, and let's clean this up. Okay, then you just type Podman -compose, all lowercase, space up, space -d, or if you want to do the hyphen detach, if you want to spell the entire word. That's good enough for me. So what this will do, as you can see, it's going to pull in the what do you call this? It's going to pull in Node 20, the Alpine, and what this did, so it copies the folder, did all this, so now it's running yarn install. So that's step 4 out of 8. It's done. I'm not sure yarn has to do something else, so this is what 4 more steps to go. Okay, I can't recall how long this takes. As I said, I accidentally, I wasn't able to move the things properly. Let me zoom out a little bit so you guys can see that much better. And there we go. So it's done. You see step 7, which is expose the 3000, step 8. So it's running. JellyWatch is running, and you can prove it's running. You just type podman space ps space -a, and you can see it's running because it says it's been up for 22 seconds. So perfect. Now all we have to do is go to port 3000. So let's do that. I'm using what browser am I using? I'm using Chromium browser, and you see I have Jellyfin here. So, but you can open up here and just go to, I'll just use localhost. I'll use localhost, but you can use the IP address of the machine, and you see here. So it's going to ask me the URL. The URL is pretty straightforward. it's this one here, so I can just grab that just the way it is, paste it there. Now it wants an API key. So to grab the API key, what you do is you have to go to Jellyfin, and here we go. See, I even have the instructions here for you. So Jellyfin here, I've logged in. Obviously, you can see I'm logged in. Say Edward here, and what you do is just click on, go to settings. Settings. You see user. Excuse me. You have to be in the dashboard first. That's why you have to click the home button. Then the I believe you have to go to the dashboard administration. You click on dashboard, and then you see here under advanced there's API keys. So click that, and you see now I have to create an API key. So you just click the plus button there, and the name I'll just call this JellyWatch. Okay. You see it's created an API key. I can revoke a key. I want this key, so I'm just going to copy this key and go back here and paste in the key, and then boom. Now it's here. So we're going to focus. We're going to focus on this JellyWatch. So I was confused when I saw this. I'm like, hey, it's not working. I tried it several times, and then I was like, oh man. What's the name? The name is called JellyWatch. So it's going to watch if something is not, if somebody is not playing anything, clearly it's not going to show anything here. So I'm going to get out of here for a second, and I'll show you. Let's see. We go back to the dashboard here, and actually I need to get out of here. How do I go to? Yeah, here we go. So you see the index here. I have the promos and I have the screencasts. Oh, by the way, oh no, not this book, but this book I actually what do you call it? This book called the Algorithmic Serpent. I finally got a copy of the book, just like a physical copy. So the book is available on Amazon. Both the ebook and the paperback version. Paperback? Yeah, the paperback version is also on Amazon. I should actually have had it in front of me. It came very late last night, so I didn't have a chance to do unboxing because I was outside. What do you call it? I was outside today in the morning, looking after the chickens. The one who was brooding still managed to come out of her enclosure and start bullying the other grows, the new grows. So I let the other bully out as well, and I monitor them, make sure they stop bullying. I was there. I was working outside for about 2 hours. Okay, and so I'm logging into Jellyfin. See, I'm logging into Jellyfin on my phone. Okay, it's being a pain. How do I log in here? Just a second. Oh, I don't want to select a server. I just want to log in. It's asking me for a server. I don't need a server. What is going on with you? I'm trying to log in so I can actually. Oh, come on. There's a problem with cache. Oh my goodness! Come on. Okay. There you go. It's asking me to select a server. Did it save my information? What is this server's name? Okay. Let's actually see what's going on here. Okay, I might have to play the video on another in the same screen. I was hoping to do it on the phone. Do not allow. What is going on here? It's not letting me log. It's asking me to select a server. I shouldn't have to select a server. I just want to. Should I add another one? Okay, it's being a pain. Okay, it's not letting me. I think it's cached. It's you know, I just remembered. I think I'm able to. Let me clear the cache. Settings. I should have used a different browser too. That could have worked. Wow. Delete. There we go. Delete. Okay, let's see if that takes care of that. Refresh. No, it's still asking me. Still asking me to select a server. Why? I don't know. What is wrong with this? Why can't I? Oh, there, finally. Okay, I just had to clear the cache. Man, they aggressively cache it. Okay. Okay, I'm logging in, sign in. So I've logged in on the phone. So this is not a Jellyfin tutorial. This is a JellyWatch tutorial. So I've logged in. So I'm gonna play the video, and it should show up in JellyWatch. So I'm gonna play the promo. I'll play the video promo, and it should. I'm gonna play right now. It should show up there. I don't know why this is not working. Huh, it's weird. It should have played here. Okay, let me log out. I'll try one more time. I'll try a different URL. So 192.168.1.106.8096, and I believe I still have the API key. Yes, I do. Log in. Okay, let me play that video again. I don't know why it's not working. I paused it. Let me change this on 192.168.1.106. $80.96. Oops. I have to grab that key again. So if I remember, it was under the dashboard, API keys, copy here. Actually, let me see if this works. Oh, great. It doesn't even give me an indicator if the password is wrong. So that is not very good. Oh, here we go. 3000. Oh, I didn't even. Okay, there we go. I can inspect and see what's going on. So 8096. Yeah, 8096. Let's preserve the log, clear it. Hit login. API key failed with status 4 or 1, and that was the old one. I don't care about that one. Let's clear this again. Hit refresh. Okay, so I'm gonna play the video again. There we go. Now it's working. I'm playing on the phone, you see? I don't know why it did that. That was weird. Okay, so I'm gonna play another video. I'm gonna play one of the video flipping ones in the screencasts. Okay, maybe I was a little bit impatient. So the algorithm serpent, it's available on Amazon right now. There's a paperback and an ebook version. So that's basically what JellyWatch is. It's a way to monitor what's being played at the same time. Now, obviously, if I had another device, if multiple people were using this, you'd have one here, as many. So that's how it works. So there we go. It's a little bit wonky. It actually even says that on the website, but yeah, you just clear the cache and it'll be fine. I had to do this a few times and then it's working. I think I also found that when the localhost didn't work, even today, I had to use the IP address. So just be aware of that. I think if I set it up like a local domain, that should work, because obviously we tie to an IP address. So it doesn't like localhost. Yeah, I had to use the IP address, but there you go. It does work. And again, you go to the dashboard admin and administrator. You go down to advanced API keys. Then you can grab the you can create as many API keys as you want, and anytime you're done, you can simply revoke the keys. All right, so that's literally it. It's a way to monitor what's playing in Jellyfin. Okay, so that's it. That's basically what the tutorial. That's the tutorial. So let's finish this up. It's a quick one here. As you can see, some screenshots here. We have obviously when I was installing JellyWatch, you guys saw that in cloning, then running it up, you guys saw that as well. Then the login screen where you put in the URL for your Jellyfin server and the API key, and then of course how to grab the API key. I just showed you again. You go here in the administrator dashboard, you go down to advanced and API keys, then you click the plus, and you can it will create to ask you for the name, and then it will auto generate a API key for you. That's what you use. And then this is what it will actually look like. As you can see, it will look like this. So that doesn't mean nothing is happening. Obviously you have to play something. So I'm going to play something again. I'm going to choose a different one, a shorter one. It shouldn't matter. I'm using my phone to play them, so I'll use a very short video here, the teaser, and you can see that what's going on. And then this is the live video. If I play this, doesn't matter. I'm using my phone to play them, so I'll use as you can see, it's just a slight delay. Alright, so let's finish this up. If you like this, check out the Learning JavaScript. I'm an author of Learning JavaScript. It's a beginner's guide to programming with JavaScript. It's available on Amazon. It pairs well with the web-based tools like JellyWatch, especially if you're interested in customizing or contributing open source projects. Take the full course. If you prefer the video-based learning, check out my full course, Learning JavaScript at ojamboshop.com. And if you need help, I also offer one-on-one support, custom installation of Jellyfin, setting up JellyWatch, as you just saw, building Node.js web apps. Contact me for programming tutorials or services at jambo.com/contact. And also be sure to subscribe, like, follow, and leave comments for more frequent content. Again, I'd like to thank everybody who subscribed so far this month. Keep it up. It motivates me to make tutorials. For example, this one was actually requested by one of you guys. So I'm open to requests. All right, and also I'm checking the live chat. I don't see any chat requests. So I'm going to end this one, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow we have a very nice tutorial as well. So hope to see you then. And also, if you're not subscribed, from what I saw, believe it or not, 98.5% of you guys are not subscribed. So help me out here. Just to subscribe if you can. And with that said, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day.